Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Micks Mowers. And today's episode we're going to be taking a little look at a Mountfield lawnmower, 21-inch cut with a 4-speed box, a metal roller, all singing, all dancing, semi-commercial. The advertisement on the lawnmower came as spares or repair, engine is seized, will not pull over. It's got an SV200 engine on the top. I do have a spare one which is over revving, but what I'm hoping is to take my carburetor off, which I had a problem with. Take the carburetor off and see if I can't get this machine to at least work and idle down. But this engine at the moment that's currently on it is C-solid and you can't pull it over apparently. If this is your first time you're watching Micks Mowers, don't forget hit the old subscribe button, whack the old bell, set your notifications to all. That way it'll tell you that one, I've either released another video, or two, a more weekly live stream. So without further ado, let's get down and dirty and let's check out this little Mountfield lawnmower. Right, and here it is. The cover and what have you is all off. Someone's had a little go at this one already. It's all here, all the cover and bits and pieces, air filter and all that sort of stuff. So that all came in a bag, and the engine itself, pull the brake handle in, absolutely nothing. It will not turn. So I'm going to get a brake cover, tie that dead man back and see if I can't at least, I'll take the spark plug out first and see if it's hydro locked, which would be lovely if it is. I don't want to come off. See if it's hydro locked. Now this is sort of semi-commercial, as I say, so it could be a nice little mower if I can get it to run. Let's take that out. Now a nasty load of oil just spill out of here. Plug don't look too bad. I'll try and pull it over now. No, nothing. It can't be the engine brake because the engine brake is moving when you disconnect the handle. Yeah, that's all moving, so it's not the engine brake. That's quite self-explanatory. Let's tip her up on her side, see if I can't move the blade. No. No. So that's a shame. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to get some oil, and I'm going to tip this lawnmower back onto its bum and then pour some oil down the head, leave it overnight, and I'll come back to it tomorrow to see if it hasn't freed it up. Okay, it's the next day. The oil has been sat in there all night long, overnight, and hopefully now with that oil pushing in, yeah, blade's moving. Just trying to rock it backwards and forwards. That's going. Get a revolution out of it. God. It's going, it is moving. There he goes. There she is. That's a whole revolution. It's stiff though. Okay, let's pull her down. Let's see if we can't now pull it over by hand. There she goes. That's going. put a bit more squirt down there. Let's use a bit of I've got some 2-in-1 somewhere. That's what I want to use. A bit of 2-in-1 oil. I had some knocking about which I used yesterday. If not, WD-40 would be just as good. So I can't find my 2-in-1. There's oil in the engine. Oh, that's better. There she goes. Lovely. So it now pulls over. Let's check the oil. See what that's doing. There's oil in there. There's not a lot though. I mean, oil smells of petrol. Smells like it's got petrol in it, so it could have been sat up, could have been running rich. So I'm going to suck the oil out of this. I'm going to put some new oil in. That'll help. And then hopefully we can try and fire this little engine up while we see how it's doing. Okay, let's put that all the way down into the depths. Let's have this all out. Oh, that's gloopy. And there's no telling when this was last serviced. Oh, there weren't a lot in there. There weren't a lot in there at all. However, with new oil in there, that'll help loads. That might be the reason. I might be getting a bit hot. We'll soon find out when I fill it back up with oil as to what it's actually doing. So let me get the rest of this oil out. I'll come back to you, and then we'll top it up. Right, all the oil is now out. I'm going to put this up in the air a bit. I want to check see what the blades looks like. Now, I have got a brand new blade for this somewhere, or for one of these. So I want to see what the blade is like first. There's no point in putting a brand new blade on it if it don't need it. I've got another one of these up the top of the garden, but it's a 4-wheeled one. But the engine's no good, so I'm going to probably just put a Honda on it, something like that, just to so I can out it. So no oil in it now. Let's tip it up on its side. It's a heavy old girl. Oh, that blade's really good. That blade is really good. Yeah, that blade is absolutely A1. Doesn't need doing anything to it at all. Just checking to see if it's got a bent crank. Looks really good. The belt looks good. The tension looks good. This is an aluminium deck as well, so no rust. So that's all good. I'll get a bit of a clean off, and then I'm going to put the oil back in, put some new oil back into it, and I might even put a new pull cord on it as well, because the pull cord looks a little bit knackered, a little bit frayed. I'll put a new one on there as well. So all in, and then I'll do the pull cord. Well, all is filling. Just want to let that do its own thing just for a bit, let it settle down, and then we can get on and do the pull cord, which should be 10mm. Should probably be on my D-walk somewhere. Yeah. Got one. Oh. Tank off. I might be missing a few bolts here, which I might just have to make up as I go along. Oh, come off of there. That's it. Make sure I've got no fuel leaks. No. And that should lift off separately. Get a screwdriver up. that's it. And let's just remove this from the top. There she goes. And I'm going to put a new pull cord in there. I would say this has done quite a bit of high mileage for this old machine. The pull cord don't too bad at the bottom end, but at the top end it's really narrowed down. So I'm going to put a new one on. Very simple. Take it all the way out. Pair of snips. Take that off. Pull cord comes out. Screwdriver of some description, just to lock off inside. In fact, I'll use that smaller one. That'd be better. And go there. And then new pull cord is going to be exactly the same length as the old one. This is a slightly thicker cord, so I may not get away with putting it all in, but it's going to be about there. Burn the ends. Grab your pull cord. And then wind it up as far as it wants to go. Find the old hole, which is there, and the hole to the pull cord is there. So that goes in through there, in through. I went straight in first time. Cool. Screwdriver back in. Pull it through. Tie a knot. Cut off the excess. Burn. Pull that back. Let that run back. Good, let's take most of that. And then grab the pull cord handle off of the old one. Don't want to lose all that string if I can help it, keep hold of it. Take that out. Burn that end. Feed that in. Put a knot on the end of that one. Hopefully you're getting all of this. That does that. New pull cord. Quick, easy, 2 or 3 minutes. It goes onto there. And then 3 10mm. So new pull cord done. The blade is absolutely A1. I don't know if I've done a lot of work on that blade, but the engine's done quite a bit of work. I need to look at the self-tapping idle screw, because that's just got a normal self-tapping screw in there, which isn't the right one. It looks a bit loose to me. I think I paid about £20 for this lawnmower. All in all, as I say, it is a nice machine and should make some good money if it runs. Need to double check the oil now. If I'm at all fill a dipstick. Just going to now check with this oil. Pull that back. That's out of the way. See how we're looking. Should be about right. Yes, just right. About 500ml goes in there. It's got to thin out yet and drop down, but it should be fine. I might take some out. No, it's fine. That's A1. A1. So that's that done. Right, I'll go around to the front. Right, around the front, and here's the idle screw. As you can see, that is just so loose. that's not going to be doing anything. It's not the right one for it. I know it's not. So I don't know if the threads have been stripped or not. I've got a couple of spare carburetors in the tray, which I'm hoping to find a donor screw for it. That'll work. Oh, I've got a screw here, screw one here, which is a plastic one. I'm hoping that's going to fit. Let me see if that'll fit in there. It'd be lovely if it would. They all should be pretty standard. Yeah, that goes in there better. And we want about 2 or 3 threads hanging out the back of that. I can't see. Let me grab a light. About there. The other one, it was wound all the way in, which I know not to be right. It has to be just a couple of threads. So it's had oil, carburetor just sorted out there. I've got to put the air filter back on, spark plug back in, and then we'll try and pull it over with the spark plug in first. Spark plug's got a Briggs & Stratton overhead valve one in it, which looks to be quite new actually. Let's put that in. Let's see if I can't at least just pull it over with the spark plug in it, and that'll tell us if we've got compression or not. I'm guessing we have. It'd be nice if we have. That's in. I'll try and pull it over now. I don't want to start it just yet. Let's see if we can't pull it over. Yeah. Yeah, got compression as well, which is good. So I'll try and call up this this pull cord onto where it should be. Right, I'll squeeze that up shut as well for a pull cord, so that don't come out of there anymore. Like so. Let me find the air filter to it. Couple of screws there. I don't know if that comes with it or not. Air filter's in 2 bits. Goes that way and that way. I'll just get a new air filter for it. And that goes on there. Okay, let's put that in there then. Let me move you guys up out of the way. You're not seeing a lot of this, are you? That's a bit of a schoolboy error from me. Let me bring you right round here so you can see what's going on. How's that? Better? Okay. That sits in there, down there, down to there. Happy with that. Engine cover. Schoolboy error. Gotta disconnect this pull cord one more time. Because I can't get the cover on. This would be great if it jumps into action. So for £20 investment, could be into the money on this one. I would say it's probably missing a couple of 10mm bolts here to hold that tank in place. I might try and find some 10mm nuts just to screw down on top of that tank. I'm not happy with that. Just that's there. Cut of 10 mils. I'm just not quite happy with it. Oh. That fits. Another 10 mil there. I might get a couple of washers. It just secures the tank then. That's better. Don't want a tank coming apart, do we? Need to zip them up with old D-wall. That's better. Happening now. Can't have a fuel tank being loose. That goes over there. All goes over there. That's all got to sit down on top of that somehow. Oh, there's another screw goes in there. That just sits over top. Okay. Right, so a couple of little screws. Let's take this off. Sorry for my mumbling, but I'm just sort of chatting to myself and like you do. A little Phillips driver. Again on my old dirty walks. That holds that one down. I've got a couple here somewhere in my pocket yet. These were in the top of a tray. So I've got one goes in there. One goes over here. That's that down. One more go in there in a minute. That colour can go back on now. Like so. That's all on. One of these goes on there, and they've got little self-tapping screws to fit onto there. I've got plenty of little screws to do that job. Let's just find a little screw. Nothing too hefty. That one there should do it. That was made to go in there. That. Alright, so what we've done, new pull cord, freed the engine up, all changed, blade's fine, spark plug's good, HT lid back on, fuel cap on. Just got to rehook up the pull cord back into its cradles, and then we'll take it outside and we'll try and give it a fire up and see what happens. We'll go from there. Right, and here it is. let's see what happens. Stand clear, Riley boy.
Okay. It working?
Oh, it did. Cool. So this little lawnmower come to me with a seized engine, which are now freed. It's got a height adjustment. It's also got a 4-speed gearbox, throttle control, dead man's handle, power drive, all singing, all dancing, and super happy with it.
I'm happy too.
You're happy too, are you, Riley boy?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I'm happy, you guys.
Yeah, really happy. So I'm going to just give it a run now. I'm a bit low on petrol, so I might have to nick some petrol out of another lawnmower just to run it up. I'm a little bit low, and with the current situation, I can't be going out just willy-nilly. So I'll give it a quick run, see how it gets on, and get this one up and sold. Okay, so that's that little Mountfield lawnmower now all up and running exactly how it should do. I've just cut a bit of grass with it. It's still got to do its test yet, which I haven't as of yet done it. But whilst I've got Riley boy here, that's for you. That's come from Zippo. Zippo Varga sent Riley boy a little gift, which is cool. What you got here? You got some little tiny Zippo Varga stickers, decals, and you got some pennies. So Zippo said you can for you. Zippo said you can exchange it and to get yourself some Kinder eggs. So Zippo sent $16 for Riley boy to get some Kinder eggs.
Okay.
We can't, mate. You can't go down shop at the moment, mate. So we just can't let you out in a minute, buddy boy.
It's a shop with you, but
that's Zippo.
who?
Say thank you, Zippo.
It's a shop with you, but
No, Zippo, not Snobby. Zippo. Thank you, Zippo.
It's a shop with
Zippo. That's it. Good boy. It's a hard word to say with Z, isn't it? With your
Zippo.
Zippo. Good boy. Well done.
I'll be calling you.
They can't call him. So that's that. Super cool. Super happy. That little lawnmower cost me high five. Cost me I think about 20 or 30 quid, and it was seized apparently. And a little bit of ingenuity, a little bit of brute force. She's now running. It's got to do its test. That'll be filled right up and then run because we don't know how much damage it's done internally. It sounds like nothing. It's not smoking. It's not doing anything it shouldn't do. It's running absolutely A1, and all 4 speeds on the gearbox are running exactly as it should do. If this is the first time you're watching Micks Mowers, don't hit the old subscribe button, whack the old bell, set your notifications to all, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Micks Mowers very, very soon. But until then, people, don't forget, more importantly, take her easy. Tickle, tickle.